Hey, good morning, everyone. The camera is rolling. Let me get my chat up here. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here in Seattle. Pretty early. I got up earlier. I could have done an earlier painting, but I still had to make some coffee and do a few things. But here I am. This is something I did last night. Came out pretty good. It was the last painting of the day, so I'm going to flip it now and we're going to do something else this morning. We're going to paint, I'm going to paint from the, try and pull out some subconscious memories. That's usually how I paint. I don't, I try and recall what I know already in my mind. Subconscious memory. I'm gonna try and pull. Like, I like doing flowers, but I don't like copy a flower. I don't have a flower in front of me to copy. I just try and pull it out of my memory. I think it kind of helps out in the art world. Let me start with a background real quick. Good morning, everybody. Usually my background determines what color I'm going to make things. Marianne, good morning. Hopefully you got your, well, it's already evening where you're at, I bet. But I have my coffee, I just got up. You're living in the tomorrow land. I'll do a purple. I'm going to do a purple background. Violet. I think that's a good color for a backdrop. Oh, it's got a little green in there. You see that? There's a little green on my brush. Well, that adds a nice little color with it. So guess what? I am off today. Off from work. I do have to run and go do a few things today. There's somebody I know that's putting in a sink in their basement. I'm going to go help them with that. And I have to go get a city license. You know, the other day I was telling everybody, hey, I got my business license finally. And I did. I got a state license. And I didn't realize you got to have a city license as well to sell. So, oh man. They'll probably say, well, you need a county license too. It just never ends. I don't even know how people can stay in business with all the things they have to go through. I'm not really a business person. I was raised in a business family. My parents owned, a trailer park, uh, so I knew what it was like to live around a business. But this is a nice backdrop for uh, a vase. Let me put a vase in there real quick. So this is like a greenish purple. Almost, let me figure out what color to make this vase here. I'm going to try a red orange. Red orange vase. I'm going to get the glaze out today and make everything kind of pop color. This glaze really helps, like when the painting dries, the colors will get really bright. It's made by Liquitex. Alright, I'm going to do an orange, red, like an orange vase here. I don't know if that's going to look good. I mean, it might, but it's really bright. Wow. Look at that. It really stands out for sure. Let me work it a little bit. Let's work this one side here. Let's see who's in here this morning. We got Ed. We got Siraj. Hey. Marianne. Cool. Is that Jerry or yeah, Jerry Daniels here? Hey Daniel. Gaming with Warrior. Oh, I wasn't gonna do the table yet. I'm gonna try and work the side of this vase. Yeah, I'm trying to, when I paint, I usually like to paint from my subconscious mind. I'm not very good at, like, if I had a some flowers in front of me and I tried to copy them, then the painting would come out too controlled, I think. I think when you paint from your memory, it comes out more, it comes out a lot better, I think. That's my theory. All right, there's my, that's a cool looking vase. I didn't think it would look good that bright. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna I'll do more work to it here in a little bit. Let me get a table in here. I'm going to put the table in white. Like I usually go for white and then I can add color to it later. I did some roses. Oh, yeah, I did some roses last night. Man, they came out great. I did 12 roses, and it was like one of my best flower paintings so far. That I think. I'm starting to get this paper down. I'm using, this is a little special water with the, it has the flow additive in the water so it comes off your brush a little better. And I'm using softer brushes on this acrylic paper. So I noticed some shadows. I was checking out shadows the other day, and I'm gonna make this shadow a little not so black, maybe like a little more on the gray side. I think it'll look more natural. Usually I just throw a black shadow in there, but I think shadows are more on the grayer side. I think that looks better. It's a little softer. Because if I made that totally black, it would kind of throw off the. It would be have too much contrast in there. I think that looks a lot better. That looks really good. It already looks like an oil painting to me. I got 7 likes already. Wow. Yeah, that roses came out great last night, man. I couldn't believe it. It just like popped out of my memory how subconscious painting. You know, I tried to do like a woman the other day. I did like a lady's body, and I tried to put it on YouTube, and they would. It was like they wouldn't let me upload it because it wasn't even a nude woman. It was like it was just art, and they wouldn't let me put it on. So that's why I'm gonna stick with the flowers, I guess, because I can do faces and uh, stuff like that, but I don't think they sell as well. I try and paint what I think is gonna sell. Not everybody's gonna want a picture of a like a woman's face or something. I could be wrong. All right, this is coming out good. I'll quit talking. I'm gonna add a little red to this side of the pot. All right, there we go. Good enough. I can run uh, some leaves over the top now. All right, let's get started. Some flowers. John Bauer painting, yeah. I'm gonna do a few stems real quick just to get an idea where I want this to go. We'll put a flower down here. Down here in the corner. Wow, that looks pretty good so far. Wow. I like that backdrop color. Looks really good. Oh, you know that one I did last night for right down here, it turned into like a bow. It just happened subconsciously. There was like a bow down here. The way I made the leaves coming out came out pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna do some flowers now. I think I'm gonna do like I'm gonna try and do one of those. You do a big daisy up here first. This will set the mood here. It's a big flower. I'm trying to get them to layer more. Get some layers in there. Do 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 do. Get some coffee here. Let me zoom into this a little bit here. I never thought flowers would be so much fun. I mean, man, there's so many colors you could pick, mix. I think just a year ago, I wasn't really into mixing colors. I don't know why. And all of a sudden now it's like mixing colors is it's like the thing you should do. Do 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 do. The blue flower, not very good, but it'll all come together. These are probably the easiest flowers to do with this round brush. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. All right, I think that's enough flowers for now. Let me put one down here. think I'll make it a pink. Put a little purple in here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the art store again today. Since I'm off. The weather's finally cooling off here in Seattle. I'm sure everybody had some a heat wave going on. All right, there we go. I never seem to put enough leaves in there. These almost look like birds, these wings. All right, I just wanted some kind of designs out there, you know. Kind of curly cues. All right, I'm gonna pick some colors for the flowers now. I think I'm gonna make this big one orange. I forgot to put glaze in some of these colors. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. get, you could put two colors also on your brush if you want to get two tones in your flowers. I don't ever do it, but it would probably be a good thing. There's a lot of flowers that have like a lot of colors in them, multiple colors. There's this one flower out there. I think it's red and it has black stripes in it. I should look it up. Let me see if I can do one real quick. I'll put it over here. It kind of, I think it has five tips on it, like this. Looks more like a star. Then it'll have black. Is it black? Yeah, I think it's black. Might be white. But then it's kind of striped in there like this. Might be white that's in there. I don't remember. Yeah, it is white. That should have been white. Yep, it is a white. I'm going to make one of those flowers like a bluish green. I don't know why. I think it'll just look cool. There we go. I wanted to get them all painted in. I think I'm going to do a landscape when I get back from this job I got to do this morning. It's a really cool color. I don't know if there's green flowers, but I like the way that looks. It's probably going to highlight pretty good, this one here. This one I'm going to darken up like those. I like that. That's, I'm pretty sure that's Windsor blue. I really like that color. Windsor blue with some glaze in it. It just really makes it pop. This I like. I like that green. It's like an emerald flower. Check that out. Marianne. Yeah, that one there. I can't. I have it on my phone. A picture of it. Pretty sure it was white. I'm gonna let me put white on there real quick, and then you'll see then you'll probably know what it is. Yeah, it has like one of those common names like everybody knows, but let me see if this white will cover it. Now I'm thinking it might be black. I don't know. I'll have to look up my picture there. Petunia. Oh, on my next landscape, yeah, I'll take it slow and easy. I'll make it more detailed. That last one I did, I didn't have much time. I only had like 30 minutes. I'm going to try some Amsterdam white today. Amsterdam. I need some coffee. These all come out different. I see there's a lot to do in here. Let me highlight all my stems real quick. I think once I highlight those stems, it'll look a little better. That's what I think I need a new, I'm going to need a new angle brush. My brush is starting to widen out a little bit, you know, so it's not as thin as it used to be for these straight lines. I'm going to try this green I got. This is bright aqua green. I think I've used it before on the stems. Yeah, that looks all right. Cool. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da. Starting to take shape. It's just a lot of colors. Lots of colors. Oh, yeah, is that a petunia? I think you're right. I think those are petunias. I think I'm going to do a painting with petunias. Uh, I just can't remember if this was black or white. I know it's red, but with either black or white stripes in it. This one, I want to make it a little brighter. All right, I guess it's just time to highlight now. Do do do. Wow, it's looking pretty good. I don't know if this is the right brush. I'm digging it. I am digging it. I think I need my other brush now. Very cool. All right. I try and make these white lines thin as possible. Yeah, I looked at the temperature supposed to be a lot cooler today here in Seattle. All right. It's starting to look like something. It'll get there. I just keep adding to it. Adding to it, it should get better. Put it in the front here. Looks good. I kind of like it. So under, you see this stem right here? So I'm getting the same gray, this gray here. And we'll put a shadow underneath the stem. There we go. Doesn't that look cool? The little things in life. Now this one would be casting a shadow on the vase as well. This thing we got going there. Uh, and then maybe it runs up here. The little things in life. A lot of people probably don't even notice those shadows when they buy it, you know. I mean, because you don't ever notice shadows in real life when you're out there, like in nature. Or I know I don't. But there's shadows everywhere once you start looking. Ah, I'm kind of liking this one. The only thing, I don't like about this one is I got the flowers. They're none of them are layered. You know what I mean? Like when I did those roses the other day, I had them layered on top of each other. It looks too like I should have a flower, some flowers over the top of these petals here. But I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong, but let me I'm gonna lighten up some of this in here. All right, there you go, guys. Let me get a different green here. Very cool. I think that's all I'm gonna do right now. I still gotta eat breakfast. I'm getting hungry. Then I gotta go do that job. I'll be back later to do a landscape. There you go. I feel like I'm missing something, but it's been an hour. Very cool. See who's thanks, Ed. Yeah, it's white stripes. Now that I'm looking at that, it looks Looks like it. I think you're right. You said it was a petunia. Petunia, yeah. All right, Marianne, give me a little bit. When I come back later, I'll do a landscape. Not gonna be for. I gotta go run a few errands too. Probably in 3 hours is what I'm thinking. Is when I'll be back from now. What is today's Friday, right? Yeah. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day. And I'll see you in about 3 hours. Cheers.